record. Alrighty. Hello and welcome. I am your host, Christy Brandt, and this is In Business Shelby County. Thank you to Echo Effects, located on 102 East Washington Street, right here in Shelbyville, for providing us with the audio recording today. The Football Follies version, being recorded on my iPhone, can be found on YouTube. So if you would like to put a face with a name and a voice, check us out there. A little about Echo. Echo is a full-blown audio recording studio. You can record your band here. You can book a corporate event here. You can play a show here. You can have a wedding reception here. You can pretty much do your Hollywood dreams right here in this venue. The podcast is designed to feature interviews with local professionals here living and blazing a trail straight out of Shelbyville. So, and I do mean Shelbyville, Indiana. So be excited, like, share, follow, subscribe. You don't want to miss this. And quickly, let's talk about what a good partner for us would be. If you are a business consultant of digital tools or a CRM, this podcast is where you want to be placing your advertisements. We are about to explode. If you are the CRM or the digital tool, why haven't you solicited? If you are a money guru, connect with these entrepreneurs, help them scale their business, leverage their wealth. Let's get it on. You might be an amazing personal or professional development person. Also, a great spot for you is on this podcast. It will allow you to witness your impact in real time. So, with that, let's meet our guest.
Hello.
Hello.
You are a great speaker.
Oh my gosh.
You're doing so awesome.
Oh, this is, yeah, so first time. This is just,
great job.
Lots of practice in the shower on this.
Good job.
So this is Jordan Myers.
Hello.
And I have a game for us. So give me a number between 20 and 50 really quick.
I was going to say 77. That's not between 50. 27.
Okay. All right. And I will remember that and put it down here in my Mad Libs. Okay. So Jordan is an entrepreneur, and I'm just going to say a Skin-timate expert.
Thank you.
If you have not been to her shop, Under the Surface, which actually has a kind of a double entendre, because when I go into your shop, I reveal all of my hopes and dreams. So you definitely get under the surface on that, but you're also, extracting some unpleasantries.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about how you got to owning your own business, starting and doing your own thing.
So first of all, Under the Surface is a skincare and waxing business. I am the owner, and I'm also the sole person with the business. I don't have any employees, but I do love that right now because I have a family and I like that I can be on my own. How did I get started with this? It's a long story. So do you want me to give you the very condensed version of it?
Whatever. When you are thinking about, gosh, I am so happy I did this, and you kind of just play back in your head, like those glory moments that really just pushed you and kept pushing you to just take a chance on yourself.
Honestly, it just happened. So, sometimes things just happen, and I was a late bloomer when it comes to like finding a career. I was in my mid-20s and I felt very lost. Job hopped from one thing to the next. I didn't want to go to college because I didn't know what I wanted to be when I grew up. So I was just trying to find myself with a job, just like a entry-level job, and I was having a hard time doing that. But I stumbled upon a job that was at a med spa, which is in the aesthetics realm, what I do, beauty, skincare, and I fell in love with it. And I was about 23, 24 years old when that happened. Fast forward a few years, I still had that same job and COVID hit. And when COVID happened, I felt like I could do more. Like the job that I had was, I was a front desk clerk. I wasn't an esthetician, and I worked with estheticians, and I really wanted to be one. And so once COVID happened, I told my husband that I'm going to go back to school and he thought I was crazy because we have young children, and he's like,
my
what are you
gosh.
doing? Yeah, we have 3 young kids. And I said, there's no better time than now. So I went to school, and after I graduated school, I didn't know where I was going to go or who I was going to work for. And I thought, why don't I just work for myself? And I did. And it was the best decision I've ever made. I'm almost 3 years into it now. The business basically works for itself the way that I've managed to grow it. And it's amazing. I love it. And I hope to grow in the future. But as of now, I'm really happy where I'm at. Career-wise and business-wise, I have amazing clients, and if anybody is interested in doing something similar to this as aesthetics, or if you want to be a cosmetologist, go for it. If you fail, you fail. But if you don't go for it, you never know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's where I'm at.
So with no background in business, or like a professional background in business, I fell in love with your marketing.
Thank you.
I mean, I was like, this girl is on point and hilarious. And what really, you really do come out from under the surface, because you are saying some crazy things sometimes. And I'm like, but that's so true.
It's honestly though.
And it makes it so easy just to come in and just, I think the very first time I was in there, I just poured out everything. And then you remember, and it's a great gig. So how did you learn all that?
I'm just being myself.
Wow.
Honestly, I try to be myself every single day. And the moments where I feel like I'm trying to be other people and trying to impress people is when I fail. The only times I succeed in life is when I'm being true to myself, and I'm being weird, and I'm being silly, and I'm being loud, and all those things, and I'm making friends. It's all about making friends. So anybody that comes into my room, because it's all one-on-one with me, I treat everyone that comes in like they are a friend. And sometimes we don't click, but most of the time we do. And that's what makes it so special. And that's how I can do the things on social media and say the things I do on social media, because all my people are my friends. Yeah. So that's where it's all came from.
Yeah. It is fantastic. I really appreciate, you're almost like my idol. Like I wouldn't be here without your influence, honestly.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
You have just really rocked my world here in Shelbyville. So I have a question. I asked you to pick a number between 20 and 50.
Yes.
So at 27, your skincare should include.
Oh, at 27. That's a good one. It should include washing your face. Number 1, I feel like so many people do not wash their face.
Oh my gosh, that is...
Just wash your face.
Wow.
That's what I tell everybody when they wash your face every morning and every night. And not just with like a bar of soap, like with something that's supposed to go on your face. Mm-hmm. Start there. That's it.
Wash your face.
Wash your face. Wash your face. And then once you start with that, then put a serum on or a moisturizer. But just getting in the bathroom and washing your face is so hard for some people because so many people are just struggling just to even brush their teeth and do nightly routines. So I just say wash your face.
Yeah, wash your face.
You know what I mean?
Well, in all honesty, that's all I do. I wash my face and I do put on a moisturizer, but...
I think the bare minimum, honestly, is the best thing that you can do. When you try to go above and beyond, you're just overdoing it, really.
Yeah.
Your skin really doesn't need a laundry list of things. It just bare, simple, natural. That's the way I tell people to go.
What's your your clientele demographic? Are you seeing like all different ages or specific crowd?
I would say it's all over the place, but if I would have to guess like my most, demographic or whatever, I would say anywhere between like 30 and 40. Like those are usually the people that come in, but I do see girls as young as 16. I've even had girls in my room as young as 12 come in and get facials. I do teen facials. And then I have ladies in their 80s coming in to get facials. And they're some of my favorite clients because they come in and they're ready to pass out. And they're fun.
That's awesome. So I feel like that was not an appropriate question to ask about your demographic, especially the way that you described that these are your friends. So it's not really even a demographic.
Not
it's
really.
Just the people that are attracted to you as a person, and then you reciprocate. So I apologize for that.
It's okay.
So how can people get in touch with you? Where can they find you? What are your handles? Do people still say that?
Yes, I think so. I'm not down with the lingo, but I have Instagram. My Instagram handle is under the surface 333. I love numeral number stuff. And then my Facebook is Under the Surface Skincare and Waxing. And I also have a website where people can go to see my services, book their own appointments. It's www.jordanmeyerskincare.com. And you can find those on my Instagram and Facebook too. Go to my direct website.
Yeah, and you're off of, is it Hendrick Street?
Yes, that's correct.
Hendrick Street.
Yep, and the address is 333 West Hendrick Street.
Oh,
yeah. And I created my Under the Surface 333 before I even went to Hendrick Street. It was just aligned in the stars.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that.
Isn't that cool?
That is cool.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you. You have been an absolutely amazing guest, and I hope that we can do this again.
This was fun.
Thank
I
you.
had fun.
Yes. So thank you to all for tuning in. Remember to hit those like, share, subscribe buttons on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. And you will find us under In Business Shelby County. Make it a good day.
We did it?
Yeah, I think so.
Was that okay?
It was only like 10 minutes long.
Oh, that's okay.
Okay.